Imagine what would have happened if Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus, acted a fool, stayed in his feelings, was so distracted by the messy situation, the slanderous situation, the story that Mary gave him. Imagine if he had chosen to stay in his feelings and be a jerk about the whole situation. And truth be told, he was in his right. If you think about what happened in biblical context, he had every right to doubt what she said because it made no sense. He had every right because of what the law required to embarrass her and humiliate her and put her to shame and make sure consequences were given. But if he was the kind of man who was unwilling to recognize when the Lord was speaking to him, to listen, obey, and respond immediately and accordingly, if he wasn't that kind of man, where would we be? He would have jeopardized the plan of salvation if he got in his feelings and decided that he was going to have his own way and he was going to show her because that made no sense. And God said, no, the baby she's carrying, I did that. She's not lying. She's telling you the truth. I feel that sometimes when we are going through life, when things happen that they're messy, unconventional, not the way we would do it, not the choice we would make. If we're not careful, we get in our feelings and we hinder the plan, because a lot of times when God is doing his work, it is wrapped up in a disguise. It's wrapped up in messy situations. It's wrapped up in the things that we wish would never have happened. And yet, sometimes God does his best work in those messy moments. Sometimes those are the times we get really meaningful messages because of the messy situations that we've gone through or we have had to walk through with family members and loved ones. So today, if you are dealing with a situation that is messy, and especially if you are a believer in the Lord, before you make any sudden, knee-jerk, rash, in your feelings, decisions, check with the Lord to see, God, what are you saying about this? What do you want me to do about this? Because if not, you could mess up his plan.